Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Brother Not Brother. And in today's video, we're going to be cooking bacon. I've always wondered, what is the perfect thickness of bacon? And I've gone to my local butcher shop and had Max Market cut every thickness of bacon, all the way from the thinnest, wispiest little piece that they could cut to basically it's a square. This thing is a chunk. Each one is delineated or increases by...
Sorry for the interruption. So it's not half of a millimeter. I keep on saying it's half a millimeter through the video. I thought it was half a millimeter. After reviewing it, each increment is 1 millimeter. So that means that it goes from 1 millimeter to 25 millimeters. And 25 millimeters is like 0.9, not 7 something. It's almost an inch. It's really close to an inch. So we go from like almost nothing, a 25th of an inch, all the way up to about an inch. So keep that in mind. Do the math yourself. Get on Google. Look up the measurements yourselves. But I'm sorry for the interruption and having to figure that out yourselves. Unfortunately, this was measured in millimeters. Each number is correlating to the millimeters of thickness.
Of a millimeter of thickness per slice. We have 25 slices here. We're going to be cooking all of them to figure out what thickness of bacon is too thick. Is there such thing? We're going to find out. In preparation for this, I'm thinking I might start actually at the bottom and work my way up. Just because the thicker pieces will probably stay warm longer and take longer to cook, while the thinner pieces won't stay warm as long and it will take much less time to cook. So it'll be a progressively faster process, hopefully. Let's find out. Starting with number 25. We have this thick old chunk. 25. We're going to start that on the far left. 24. We're going to turn that down and cook it real low and slow. 23. This is just comical. Look at that thing. That's a piece of bacon. I just want to take a bite of it. It's so smoky smelling. That's great. 22 and 21. All right, those all fit in this pan. Do you need some bacon? I forgot to hit record. I tried all this bacon. All of it. All 25 pieces of bacon. I found the best one. And I wasn't recording. Let me give you a rundown. Let me tell you what the best bacon is. Because, I'll be honest, some of you guys probably wouldn't want to sit through all 25 pieces of bacon being tested. First thing I learned is I probably overcooked these a little bit. I love my bacon extra crispy, like shattering crispy. I love it that way. However, some of these were a little too crispy, but not burnt, just too crispy. So, starting at our thinnest, we had a number 1, which is, each one is millimeters, so 1 to 25. So one was so thin, it's the kind you get at like McDonald's and those other places. And while you get a little bit of bacon flavor, it just leaves you wanting more bacon. It leaves you just wishing you had more. Two is what you get at like the grocery store, that really thin stuff that's like usually pre-cooked. Two's fine. Three, we're getting better. Four is okay. It was good. Five is where we started to see like, hey, this is like a good piece of bacon, or like a local burger place that cares about their bacon. That's your number 5. 6 was good. Going up to number 7 is where we started to see like, okay, this is where like the mom and pop places that like really care about you, or like care about what they're feeding you. That's the good one. 7 and 8 were really good, thick pieces of bacon. Just getting into that, like, mine are still plenty crispy, but substantial enough to be like, yeah, that's a good piece of bacon on this burger. Coming over here, number 9 was nothing to really speak too much of, but number 10, it showed up to the point where the outside was super crispy, but the inside still had some meatiness to it. It was really good. It was really, really good. I was impressed. 11 through 16 and 17 were okay. As we got into like 16 and 17, they started getting better for some reason. And then number 18, this is all I have left. It is the best piece of bacon. Number 18. Yeah, a super thick old piece of bacon. On a side of breakfast, I want this. On a burger, I don't know that I can handle it unless I'm like sitting down to have like a burger with the name of like Heart Attack or the Oink Killer or something ridiculous that's like, yes, this is what I want. This is what I'm here for. Number 18, a super thick 19 millimeter. And it started to get like really good. 19, 20, 21 was like, started to go downhill. 22 was like, what are we doing here? Why are we going so thick? 23, and then number 25, for some reason, just, I happened to cook this one somehow better than the others, and it got just perfect melty. And it's like the perfect piece of bacon. It's super shattering, crispy on the outside, a little chewy, and still like, somehow the fat has kept it moist on the inside. I get where people come up with burnt ends, because this, at 25, was as thick as it is wide. Like, in both directions, when I cooked it, before I cooked it, it was just as thick as it is wide. And, wow, I get pork belly burnt ends now. I'm going to have to do that for a future video. But, 25 was great, 18 is great, 10 is great, 7 and 8 is really good. 5, if you're getting that at anywhere, you're going to be in a decent place. But I tell you what, 18 is my favorite. I am gluttonous, I am happy, and I love it. And that is the abbreviated version of what I didn't record on. I am so sorry you don't get the genuine, excited reaction that I gave you when I tried that for the first time. I am so frustrated. But I tell you what, I'm glad I did this. Thanks to Max Market for letting me do this, for letting me have you cut each individual slice just a little bit thicker each time. Yeah, this was great. I enjoyed this. I don't want to do it again. If I ever am going to be making dinner or having friends over, honestly, I'd probably go for a 10. Just because 18 is going to be so expensive and people will probably be like, what the heck is Grant doing? What are you doing, Grant? But number 10, you'd be like, that's a good piece of bacon. Where do you get that? I'd be like, oh, I go to my butcher shop and tell him to do a number 10. So, that is what I've done today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what scientific things I could have done to do this better, to present you with the information you were hoping to learn from this video. Is a thin cut versus thick cut bacon better? I guess we'll never know. Or maybe we do know, because it's number 18. This is amazing. Thick cut is the way to go. I tell you what, don't waste your time with the thin little wispy things. It just makes you want more bacon. Check me out on all our social media right down here. Be sure to come back next week when Kelby's posting his videos. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!